and I'm back with a new video. Girl, this makes my teeth look yellow. Figured I'd upload another video of me doing like Halloween themed makeup because still don't know what I'm gonna be. I have a little bit of an idea, but you know, yeah. So this is a spooky skeleton with a smoky eye. I don't know, I like it. I think it's pretty cool. Is this side more black than that side? I'm not sure. I think it's okay. No, I think it's okay. Okay, yeah. This is the finished product. I like it. It's definitely a contender. If like I can't be anything for Halloween, I think it'd be this. Because you know, you just wear all black. With that, maybe do your hands. Ooh, should I do my hands? BRB. There's my hand. My hand is done. Woo! Wow. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Ew. I had a lot of fun making it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below what you guys are doing for Halloween or what you think you might be. Or if you have any more ideas for me to do, you know, leave them down below. So, thanks for watching my video. Hope you guys liked it. See you guys next time. And if I don't, have a happy Halloween. Okay, bye.
Okay, hey guys, what's up? So instead of like going through the whole entire makeup routine, we're just going to start off with the actual Halloween makeup. And we're going to be using Morphe's 350 palette today. But first, you got to prime those eyes, girl. And the primer that I'm going to be using today is NYX's Proof It Waterproof Eyeshadow Primer. And then to apply your base coat, which is going to be this beige shade right here, and using any sort of fluffy brush that you have, mine are from Morphe. Love them so much. You're going to be blending that color all over your center eyelid. And sticking with that Morphe palette, we're going to be going into a slightly darker brownish shade and focusing that color on the outside crease area of our eye. Now moving on to Urban Decay's Nocturnal Shadow Palette, we're going to be using the shade Blackout and applying that all over our center eyelid. At first I was going to do sort of an eyeliner effect with it, but then I decided that for the smoky eye effect to actually have its effect on my eyes, I should just sort of blend it out more, so that's what I did. And then you're also gonna be applying it on your under eyelid as well. Ooh, she's spooky queen. Anyways, we're gonna be using the Roller Lash by Benefit, and you're just gonna apply that to your bottom lashes. You could also apply to your top, but I'm not going to because I have eyelash extensions on, but you know, apply accordingly. Now we're going to be using NYX's Professional Makeup Eyeshadow Palette in the Element collection. It's the Wind palette, and you're going to be using that white shade and sprinkling that in your inner corners. Now it's time for the actual body paint portion of this makeup tutorial. Now today I'm just going to be using these really low and cheap cream makeup products that you usually buy like at Target around Halloween time for like $1, and you're just going to use any sort of like flat brush, or I guess like makeup brush that you're willing to sacrifice, and essentially destroy it whilst using this paint. And just apply the white face paint like so with your chosen makeup brush or whatever the heck kind of tool that you choose to mess up with this face paint. Okay, so when I film these makeup videos, I usually film my first try because I get too lazy to try to like recreate it again. So just skip this part. What I was trying to do was set the paint. You don't want the paint to separate and get all runny like throughout the day. So if you're gonna want to set this face paint, you should either use an eyeshadow or a white sort of face powder. What I used was a translucent powder, but if you want to save yourself the hassle and the trouble, I suggest using the two products that I just said right now, because girl, that ish was no good. Like I had to wipe it all off and put it all on over again. It looked and felt so nasty. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Take my advice and don't do it. Now we're going to be using the black body paint slash face paint, and okay, the best way I could think of to describe this method is creating a sort of halfway done, halfway like blended out end of a banana on each side of your face, starting from the lower portion of your cheekbones. Yeah, okay, that's the best way to describe it. Oh goodness, okay, this is getting hard to explain. Now the next move is that you're going to be creating like the skeleton like nose, as if like your nose isn't there, so you're just going to be painting like the bottom section of your nose and then creating two triangles going upwards and pointing them out. giving the effect that like your nose isn't there and it's hollowed in. Now next is the teeth. To create the illusion that your lips aren't there and that it's just going to be, you know, teeth showing, you're going to want to blacken out the inner portion of your lips. I did it a little bit too much, so that's why like I wiped off that section and then reapplied it. So you're going to want to like not make too much black visible on the inside of your mouth, if that makes sense. And then, so to create the teeth, you're basically going to be creating like little raindrops, but not connecting them at the ends. So more of like a U, I guess, but curved inwards at the top. Yo, I don't know if I can talk. This is getting harder and harder to describe, like with the steps and everything. Maybe I just can't talk. I don't know. But yeah, so as you can see here, I'm making them different shapes, but slowly making the raindrops slash U's bigger as I get towards the end of my mouth. And then what I'm doing here is that I'm just fixing the detailing, so like fixing the black lines or filling them in with more white because I messed up with the lines. You know, just the usual. And then what I'm doing right here is I'm using black eyeshadow and I'm sort of shading off the portion where the white meets the black section on the bottom half of my face so that the lines aren't so harsh. And then I'm outlining my jaw with black body paint to make the whole bottom skull portion of my face more prominent. And then we're also going back in with white body paint and fixing the outlining because, you know, we're human, we're not dead yet, so we're still perfect. Not perfect, I mean, wait. Oh my god, girl, just get your life together. You is a mess. Anyways, now what I'm doing here is I'm just making the white sections on like my bottom lip more prominent so that when I apply my teeth or when I draw on my teeth, like, you know, they'll be white and I don't need to go back in and fill them in with more white, if that makes sense. And to create those bottom teeth, you're going to be using that same method and make those teardrop slash U shapes, except this time they're going to be upside down. And remember that as you get towards the outer section of your face, you're going to want to make those teardrop slash U slash teeth shapes, whatever, grow bigger in size. And right here, girl, you don't gotta worry about it. I'm just fine-tuning the details, you know, I'm making sure everything's properly blended and all that, but you don't gotta do all that. Now for the next part, what I'm doing here is I'm outlining the top section of the skull portion of my face, and I'm using just a regular black eyeshadow. So, you know, here's what you got. It's just a black eyeshadow. And voila, you're basically done. Now there's another step that I also add in here. It's more of just a personal preference, another detail thing. I'm just basically highlighting the teeth and the major white portions of the skull part with that white eyeshadow that I used for my inner corners of my eyes. But you know, you don't gotta do that, girl. It's just a me sort of thing. And now you're done. Thank you guys so much for watching my new video. I had such a fun time making it. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you also have a very happy Halloween, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, girl!